Hi DIYers, this is Frank at Alarm Grid. We're here in the Alarm Grid lab today shooting some videos on the 6160V keypad. We're going to be addressing the keypad for starters. The first thing you need to do when you connect your keypad and power up your system is address it. Okay, so even if it is wired properly, if you do button presses on it, you're going to get noises, but it's not going to show you anything on the display. The first thing you need to do is address the keypad. All right, so right now, we have the 6160V connected to our VISTA 21 IP. This keypad will work with just about any VISTA panel, including the 15P, 20P, and the 128 BBT and 256 BBT turbo panels. Today, it's connected to a 21 IP, so we'll show you how that works here. After you've made your wiring connections, you can power up the system. Right now we have the system powered up, and you'll see that when I press any button here, it's not giving me any response except for a sound. Okay, it's not showing you anything on the display. If you press and hold the 1 and 3 keys, it's actually going to show you that the keypad address or CON address is showing as 31. Oop, we're getting a low battery here. Let me do one that's already addressed. All right. So because we're going to be power cycling soon, I have the battery disconnected. So that's why we got that low battery alarm. On the 6160V, when you first power up, you're going to see that there's nothing on the display. And you'll get sounds from button presses, but you'll get no display at all. So again, we're going to press and hold 1 and 3. And you'll see CON address 31. That's the default address and is not enabled in the panel for starters. So this keypad will not be functional until you assign it to an available address. Now, being that this is the first keypad I'm putting on the system, we'll assign it to 16. 16 is the first available keypad address, and it's enabled by default. If you're adding this keypad as a secondary or other keypad beyond other keypads you already have, you want to address it to 17 or higher. And before doing that, you want to go into programming on your first keypad and enable those addresses, and we'll do a video on that shortly. For today, we're going to address this keypad on 16. So it's on 31 now, and we're going to power cycle the system. So I've already removed one of the battery leads from the VISTA panel. So you can just remove either the red or black lead, doesn't really matter. I did the red. And what we'll do now is remove the AC power from the wall outlet. Never remove AC power at terminals 1 and 2 on the system, because you're dealing with live power and you could potentially short the panel. So let me go ahead and remove the AC transformer. And what you'll see now is even on button presses, there'll be no sound at all. So the keypad's fully shut off. And what I'll do is we'll plug the transformer back in. You'll get some beeps on the keypads. And within the first 50 seconds, that's 50, you press and hold the 1 and 3 keys simultaneously. And you'll get, again, CON address 31. We'll enter a 1-6 star, and that will basically set this keypad to address 16, okay? And then it'll show you voice chime. What this is saying is, do you want to enable the voice chime that says on? You would hit star, but you see that it just timed out. So if that happens, if you're still within the 50 seconds, you're going to press and hold, set it back to 16, okay? Hit star. Voice chime is on. We'll hit star. Additional address, no, we don't need to set an additional address here. We'll hit star again, and then the system will address the keypad. So we'll give it a minute to boot up here. As it's acquiring the system status, a busy standby, show you the version 4.23 on the VISTA panel here, and then a D1 showing you that it's basically booting up. Now that it's booted, you'll see the green light here as ready because all of our sensors are happy. And it'll say disarm, ready to arm. Now you can test. Our master code is still on default. You can do a disarm. You could even test quickly and do like an arm stay. The master code followed by the 3 stay key. And the system arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then off to disarm. Okay, so now this keypad is fully functional on address 16. And we'll show you on these other keypads that we have set up here, also all connected to the VISTA 21 IP, how to set up other addresses and address these keypads as well.